free Zoom on money. Well, what better time than this to speak about money, right? When everyone is actually thinking and deciding and concluding how their lives are coming to an end, how their financial realities are going to be totally messed up, and in fact, how many people have already decided how it's going to be messed up. Not even that is going to be messed up, but also how it's going to be messed up. They've already gone into the planning, the creation of the destruction of their financial reality. So welcome to this reality is beyond this reality. Welcome to the reality that really exists beyond this reality. And I'm again going to say that. Welcome to this reality that lies beyond this reality, which happens to be your reality. Your reality of what money is, your reality of creations, and your reality of knowing that there is always something greater and something more than what you have decided is real and true for you. And we generally have a way of operating from a space of what is really true for me is that destruction is real. What is really true for me is that the money will finish. What is really true for me is that my business will end. What is really true for me is that whatever I've invested in, I will not get the returns on that. So all these points of views that you have bought from anywhere and everywhere, and including your family that you so much love and so much want to protect, especially at this moment, can you please return it all to sender with consciousness attached? Oh, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. So everywhere that you bought the lies and whoever you bought the lies from, once again, that has you deciding and concluding that this is the way it has to be and there is no other way possible, will you please destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. I really look at this call as a call on steroids, a call on cortisons. It's not going to be an antibiotic. It's not going to be a painkiller. It's going to go boom, because guys, that's what you need to do. That's what the world is asking you to do and be. Not go slow and steady and wait for the right moment and wait for the right time and wait for the right opportunity. Because anywhere that you choose to be that, guess what? You're going to choose destruction. Anywhere that you stop to even try and ponder and understand this reality is going to be you creating that as your reality. So everywhere that you're just taking a moment to think and a moment to understand what is happening with everybody's financial realities, so you can explain to them how wrong they are and how right you are, will you please destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. I would really like you all to expand, friends. Expand so beyond this reality and tap into the energy of what exists. Tap into the energy that is so magical and so phenomenal and so that energy of so much of creation that when you actually tap into that energy, you feel you're losing yourself. You feel you don't know that you don't recognize who and what you are. Will you please acknowledge that that is a space of chaos where you really find you, where you really are you, where you can really choose to be all of you. Without the need to be less, without the need to be small, without the need to slow down. And everything that doesn't allow you to be that energy, that has you deciding and concluding, oh my God, I lose myself every time I go into that energy. Will you please destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. And now can you ask for yourselves to be that energy with money, for yourselves to be that energy with your creations, and ask for the contribution of what lies there. Ask for the contribution of possibilities, which is your reality that's beyond this reality. everywhere that you decided and concluded that money was about a problem, that you were earning money to solve a problem, that you had to do business so you could solve a problem and create money. Can you please destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all nine shots, boys and beyond. And everywhere you're so engulfed in this moment of problems where you're looking at, I have to create more money. I have to create more money. Look at the number of problems I have. Oh my God, I have to create money. Look at the problems the world is in. Look at the number of problems, which is so real. Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Guys, if you're coming from a space of, I have to solve this problem, I have to create money, all that you're going to create is more problems. And I really want you to get this, because this is the crux to your creation. If you're looking to solve the problem that you decided is so real and true for you, that you need to have money, that you need to be needy, that you need the creation, that will have you creating so much more need and so many more problems, instead of the possibility of magic of who you be. The possibility of creation and the possibility of receiving what you know is available for each one of you. And everything that doesn't allow you to be that and to receive from that, will you all please destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So yes, what is your reality with money today? And I'd love you all to unmute yourselves and share, ask, whatever.
Hi, Chandana.
Hi, Indu.
Well, for money at present, I don't find it as a problem.
Awesome. I know you. I know you don't. You're just a potent creator.
So 28th February, I had a stroke, and whatever was there in my cupboard, the doctor took away. I had a massive stroke on 28th of February.
Okay.
But still, it is coming. And I know whatever after this, people are saying, इसके बाद तो मार्केट उठेगा ही नहीं, पता नहीं कब उठेगा. क्यों नहीं उठेगा? Why will people stop buying things? They will come, they will buy. We also are doing things here. Online also we are doing classes. So why would everything stop? We are sending that energy in the universe. Everything will stop after this lockdown is over. So I thought, we should not send that energy, and I don't have any problem right now also and later on.
Awesome.
Money is something which we are money and we have to create it.
Yes, absolutely. We are money, we have to create, which is so true. When you're not willing to separate from the energy of money is when you're willing to be all of you. And Indu, your energy, your phenomenon of creation is truly an inspiration. And truly, what we can all acknowledge today, just the way Indu just so easily acknowledged that I'm money and I'm going to create. What if each one of us can acknowledge that we are energy, we are money?
I do.
Wrong, good and bad, cotton talk, all nine shots. Yeah.
I make God's dresses.
Yes.
And at this time also, I'm getting orders.
Awesome. How does it get any better than that? You are just not normal.
Yes. I don't want to be normal. I don't want to be
everything, everything that doesn't allow you to up that, to exponentialize that, and to receive from everything that contributes to that, can we destroy and uncreate that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all nine shots, boys and beyond. Yeah. Okay, cool. So thank you for that share, Indu. And I didn't know you had a stroke. So happy to see that you're doing well. Awesome.
Yes.
How do you get any better than that?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Yeah. Anybody else for the question? Okay, I'm great at just talking. If you want me just to talk, I'll just talk. Okay, so I really want to invite you all today to the space of possibilities instead of problems, guys. And I know you all know that, and I know you all have heard that before, and I know it's like a constant reminder for you all in your lives. Yet sometimes somewhere we forget that. Yet sometimes somewhere we don't trust that. So today, what if all that we can do is learn to trust once again in possibilities? To trust that you being the possibility of who you be on the planet is you being the creator of magnitude, is you creating not just the money, but way more and way greater than all of that. Because money is a byproduct of your creations. So what would I have to create here that can create me shitloads of money? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. And I've written out a couple of clearings here. What beyond this financial reality are you aware of that if you acknowledged it, could have you created? So what beyond this financial reality are you aware of that if you acknowledged it, would have you created right away? I'm just going to mute everybody for a moment. And please feel free to unmute yourselves if you have a question. Till then, I will keep you muted. Thank you. Okay. So what beyond this financial reality are you aware of that if you were to acknowledge it, could have you created at the speed of space? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. What financial reality beyond this reality are you aware of that if you acknowledged it, could have you created at the speed of space and with total ease? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. So what is it? What is really actually truly possible with money? What is truly possible with money that you have not yet acknowledged it? As you have been so embedded in the problems of money. What if you asked for what is possible with money? What if you asked for what is actually possible with money for me? Instead of asking and looking for the problems of money and the problems with money that you have decided and concluded is true for you. Everything that is times a godzillion will you all destroy and uncreate all of that. I'm just going to charge my phone as I realize it's going to die. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop up, online shots, boys and beyonds. I'm sitting in my kids' room because my daughter is studying in the other room. Everything's online. Anisha has another class on in the other room. So I am sitting, I quietly stole their room and I'm doing the call. Okay. So let's look at the possibilities once again, guys. What is possible with money? What is possible with your creations? What is possible with your choices? What is possible with who you be? That if you were truly to acknowledge all of that, could have you create beyond it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. What is truly possible with money? What is truly possible with you? What is truly possible with your choices? That if you truly acknowledged it, could have you create beyond that. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. What is truly possible with money? What is truly possible with you being you? And what is truly possible with your creations? That you have not yet acknowledged that if you would acknowledge it, could have you created. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. Money is not a problem, something that Gary has been saying from day one of Access. Money is not a problem, you are. What does he mean by that? What he's saying is that it's not the money that's a problem, guys. It's your points of views about money. It's the limitations that you have around money that don't allow you to receive it. You don't have a money problem, guys. What you do have is a receiving problem. What you do have is a resistance to receiving. What you do have are points of views about receiving. And what you do have are all those lies that you have bought as yours about receiving. What if today, in these few moments of us just sitting together, you could actually pot and pock all those lies, all those problems that you have made so real that do not allow you to acknowledge the possibilities that are available, and everything that doesn't allow you to acknowledge the possibilities with money, of money, from money. Will you please destroy and uncreate all of that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Any questions, friends? Anybody? Cool. Hi, Rashi. Good to have you on, honey. Glad you were able to get on. Awesome. Okay. So, once again, are you operating from this reality? Are you operating from the lies of this reality? Are you operating from the problems of this reality with money? Or are you truly willing to look at the possibilities that exist beyond the problems of money? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. So what if today I can actually invite you to acknowledge the brilliance that you be being you, the brilliance of who you be with joy, and the brilliance that you be with money. What if you can actually start to ask, what brilliance am I being me? What brilliance am I with money? What brilliance am I with joy? Do not look for the answer. Allow the universe to show you. What brilliance am I with money? What brilliance am I with receiving? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. What brilliance am I with money? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. What brilliance am I with receiving? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Are you willing to be the brilliance of who you be? Or would you rather keep yourself small and little and fit into this reality of problems instead of knowing, being, and trusting the possibilities that are available for each one of you? Something that, I'm sure you've all heard before too, is that Gary and Dane have always said, when you're not creating the money that you would like to create, you want to ask the question, who am I not being? What am I not being? Because you being all of you being you, is you being money. And any time that you don't find yourself creating the money that you know is possible, creating the money that you would like to create, you want to ask this question, who and what am I not being? Everything that doesn't allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, and be that energy of all of you, will you please destroy and uncreate that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Do we have any questions, friends? Okay, all right. So, like we spoke earlier on in the beginning of the call, if it was not the problem with money, what possibilities are available for you? If today it is not about the problems with money that you're looking at, that you're facing, that you're handling, what possibilities could you be receiving? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds.
Chandana, Anuradha
Hi,
here.
Anuradha.
How are
Hey.
you?
Good.
Sorry.
How are you?
Great, thanks.
Thank you for being on.
I just found it and I'm so grateful. Thank you. I actually wanted to know more about this energy of receiving that you were just talking about, what you could be choosing to receive. Can you speak more to
Yeah.
that, please?
Sure, darling. Receiving is something that you, as a natural state, are. You being you in the natural state of you, which is a lot like nature, which is a lot like the plants, the animals. When you are being you, which is in the natural state of you, that is you being receiving. But you have to twist and turn and torment and change that energy into not receiving by believing and buying the lies of this reality that receiving is wrong, receiving has to be conditional, receiving has to depend on how, from whom, why, and when. So all the why, whens, from whom, and how that you've attached to your receiving, which is just a way of limiting you from being the natural you, will you please destroy and create that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. One of the most potent and the most creative energies of you being alive in this reality is receiving. But we are clearer around us about what we will not receive. Oops, just a minute. We are clearer about what we will not receive instead of what we will receive. So our receiving is conditional. Our receiving is limited. Our receiving is constantly being sieved in a siever, in a strainer. I will receive, but I will not receive. Receiving is when you're truly, you must have heard of this one really, I mean, constantly we talk about this. To receive, you have to have your barriers down. To be willing to receive, you have to be vulnerable.
I can give you an example. Like
Yes.
last Sunday only, I went to my mom's house. I said, "Mama,
Yeah.
कुछ पैसे पड़े हैं तो दे दो. मेरे अभी कहीं से आए नहीं है पूरे, but I need it." And within 5 minutes, my father said, "I've transferred."
Awesome. That was you
No
having no
transfer.
point of view, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is you receiving in this reality. What is receiving beyond this reality?
It's really, it was surprising, and I was always afraid of asking money from them. I never thought I will ask money from them. But I said, "Mama, दे दो थोड़े 10-20 हजार रुपए थोड़े पड़े रहेंगे तो अच्छा ही है, because we are sealed, we cannot go out in, and nobody can come inside." So I said, "पड़े रहेंगे तो अच्छा है, अभी इसके बाद I don't think so I can come also." So my father said, "I'll just transfer." I just transferred in your account, and
How many
that
of
was.
us are really willing to have it that with so much of ease? How exciting is it when receiving is difficult? You see what I received? So much drama, so much trauma.
Oh my God, thank you for this conversation.
Thank you for this question, Radha.
So,
Because really, this is what takes us where it does. Thank you.
this kind of triggered
Yeah.
something in my space. So I've been married 15 years now, and every time I go to my mom's house, she gives me so many gifts, and the car is full of whatever stuff she has to give, and then she'll, on top of that, she'll give us money. and I feel very uncomfortable with that. And हर बार मैं लड़ाई करके आती हूँ उनसे कि why do you do this? Why do you do this?
You know, something that I always say in almost all my classes. I think everyone here, whoever's been in a class of mine, would have heard that. In true receiving lies the art of gifting. When you're not willing to receive, you're not willing to be the gift.
But see, I can't do anything in, like, I stay away and there's not much I can, I feel very uncomfortable just taking.
But are you taking or are they gifting?
How am I gifting? Can you please, like?
Yeah. So when I asked you, are you taking or are they gifting?
They are gifting, yes.
Yeah. So that's the difference, right? And when you are willing to receive, you are willing to be the gift to them. When you are not willing to receive, you have to give your reasons and justifications why you don't want to receive, why receiving is wrong, and you have to throw so many points of view to the next person that limits them being the gift. I mean, are they really gifting you or are they giving you? Are you aware of that has you rejecting it? If it's an energy of giving you, yes, you will reject it because you're a humanoid. You hate being given because you've decided, oh my God, if I take, I have to give back. There's an obligation there.
No, there's no obligation there.
So what if that's the gift, darling? Are you willing to be that gift for your family? Can nobody hear me? Pinky says she can't hear me. Can everyone hear me clearly?
I can.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can.
Probably want to check your internet, love.
Yes, you
So
are
yeah,
audible.
I wanted to talk about the receiving part, and thank you for that question, Anuradha. It just opens up so much where we can really go to. Receiving in this reality is really about what can I get from you, and what can you give me, and what can I receive from you. True receiving, like Gary says, and I'm going to read this here. True receiving is the capacity to perceive everything without a point of view. That is true receiving. True receiving beyond this reality is you willing to perceive everything without a point of view. And you have to be willing to receive if you're going to have the life you truly desire. This is from the book Advanced How to Become Money workbook that I'm reading. This from the first chapter.
Channa ji, I have a question.
Yes, darling.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So what has happened is since you've been working on with me on my face thing, I've been at home for this, since the lockdown happened, and since initial stages, I wasn't in the state to even speak or work. So I had completely stopped working. So just yesterday, I'm an angel therapist. One of a friend wanted to learn angel therapy, and she kind of even promised that she wants to learn it from me, and we discussed everything, and it was almost finalized. I told her I'll send her the notes, and we can start working from Thursday. So of course, it felt good since after almost a month, I was going to work from home, and I'm now in very good health. Thank you. Thanks to you too. And thanks
Thank
to
you for
everyone,
choosing. Thank you.
Gary, Dane, Gary, Dane,
Yes.
and other people who've been working on me and my dad. So what happened? So I was very happy because after a
Yes.
long time, I was going to work. And all was fine. And after a couple of hours, she messages that she needs some time to think about it and she can't go ahead with this online angel therapy class. So I was thinking, what happened? What happened to the receiving part in me?
Did you
Where
give
did
her
I
the
go?
class? Did you give her the class before the class started?
No, I didn't.
Give her all the information that she required from you before the class started, honey. Yes
No,
or
I
no?
didn't. I didn't.
Just
No.
go energetically. Try yes. Just for the sake of it. Just for the fun of it.
Okay. Yes.
Is that lighter or not? Energetically, did you already give her everything that she required from you?
No.
Okay,
No.
so what was it? Was it too good to be true?
Maybe because I was home for this 1 month with this condition, I just couldn't speak. And now I had someone who was ready to take an online class.
So was it too good to be true?
Maybe, yes. I think
So
so.
are you now willing to look at it and ask what's right about this I'm not getting?
Okay.
What's right about this I'm not getting, and how can this be a contribution, universe? Show me. Show me the brilliance I be with receiving. That's a question you want to ask, Rashi. Show me the brilliance I be with receiving. Show me the brilliance I be with being me. Show me the brilliance I be with money. I'm just muting everyone. Yeah. Show me the brilliance I be with receiving. Show me the brilliance I be with money. Show me the brilliance I be with being me. Show me the brilliance I be with joy. What if this was not a wrongness? What if this was a gift? And are you now willing to receive it as a gift?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, call, 9 shots, boys and beyonds. This is a beautiful example, and if I can use you here, Rashi, and thank you for that question, Anuradha. It's just opening up to such a different level now. And thank you. I love this. I love this in classes where, you know, one question opens up a million doors. And thank you for that. And truly, yeah, I love you. And that's the space, Rashi, where you want to see where we have decided and concluded what we should receive. I should receive the person. I should receive her joining me in the class. I should receive her money. I should receive um, the change in her life. I should receive her acknowledging the change in her life. These are all our secret agendas to choices that we make. These are our secret agendas to the creations. This is how we limit our receiving. What if this is true receiving? You having your barriers down to perceiving everything with no point of view. And what if this is receiving that is beyond this reality? So everything that doesn't allow you to receive from beyond this reality, far more than what you can define as receiving. In this 10 seconds, your receiving is that one person signing up for a class. And that's what we all do. It's not just you, it's all of us. What if the receiving that lies beyond this reality is 50 people signing up for your class? Are you now willing to receive that? There you smile.
Yes.
You feel happy. Your body's like, yes, that's my receiving. That is what I want to receive.
Yes.
What if that receiving of one person only was too
Yes.
small for you? It was not fun for your being. What if your being is choosing more? It's choosing greater, guys. And that's what I want to invite you to, where you have no judgment of your receiving, but know that everywhere that you are willing to receive it, it is a gift. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Awesome. Wow. I love that space. Oh.
Oh my God, this is just so amazing. Thank you so much, Chandana.
Thank you, Anuradha, for the gift you be, my darling. Thank you.
Oh, it's
And
like
thank you for the
you.
question, Rashi. Truly.
For me, it was like
I'm looking forward
I
to.
had. Sorry, go ahead, Rachi.
No, no, nothing, nothing. I mute the thing because I couldn't hear.
Acha. Okay. I was just saying. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, I
uh,
can.
for me, receiving was like there were two sections to it. There was being in nature and receiving everything, and then there was this reality receiving, which had these things that they had to look like,
Yeah.
and all that is just bullshit. And it's just the it's just the energy that sort of just it doesn't really matter.
Yes. You being the natural state of who you be, you being the natural state of who you be, like a tree in the garden, a tree in the jungle, a plant, a grass, a leaf, a ladybird, a spider, you being the natural state of nature, of is who you be, is your receiving. And how much do you have to shut yourself, your natural state down? How much do you have to twist, torment it into this reality to fit into the normal way of being? Where did you misidentify and misapply your natural way as the abnormal way that had you choosing to be normal? Oops. Everything that is, will you all destroy and uncreate that? Oopsie. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. Yep. Where and when did you decide that? Where and when did you misapply and misidentify that? Everywhere and anywhere that you did that, by shutting down the receiving of your body, by shutting down what you were constantly perceiving, will you please destroy and uncreate that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. Cool. Thank you. So, my friends, money is not a problem. It's just your limitations and your points of views around it. So, more than ever now, ask what are your points of views around money that doesn't allow you to be the money. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. And I invite you all to read the money workbook, the original How to Become Money workbook. Go grab it and read it, guys. And after you've done it 5 times and after you've done the foundation, come, let's read the advanced How to Become Money workbook together. It truly blasts your receiving from beyond this reality. It totally breaks open any glass ceiling, any wooden ceiling, any really sexy looking ceiling, even if it's in gold. It blasts that too. And I'm starting the book, I'm starting the reading, I think on the 20th of this month. And I would really love you all to hop on and change our realities, change what we can receive with money, change what we can be with money, change what we are with money. Because every time you're willing to step beyond the mediocrity of what you have decided is you inch a little closer to the brilliance of you. So is now the time to step beyond the mediocrity of you. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Thank you for hopping on, friends. Thank you for the brilliant questions, Anuradha. Thank you for taking this call to where we knew was possible.
Thank you, Chandana, for the brilliance.
You, Indu.
Thank you
Well,
Thank
so
you for the
much.
beauty you, darling. Thank you, Rashi. And thank you, everyone else who joined us. And I really hope that this has somehow, in some way, contributed to all of you.
Yes.
Listen to it again if it does contribute even more. I love you all.
I want to see you soon.
Yes, so do I.
Yeah,
I've been
thank you
looking
so
forward to
much.
seeing you soon, Rashi, and having a cup of
Yeah,
coffee together.
yes. No, someone wrote in the group that something about the breakfast. I was thinking about the breakfast now.
Done. Breakfast. Done, done, done. We'll have breakfast together.
And you know I have the permission to come to your house.
Absolutely. All right. Okay, sweethearts. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I love you
Bye.
all. Thank you.
Bye, Chandana. Take care.
Bye, darling.